Hey, what's up, Pam? This is a quick demo video for you for your custom Wonder Woman flagship. The flagship is by KR Sabers, but all of the customization on it was done, of course, by Carl over at Valhalla. I could zoom in on this maybe and just give kind of a walk around. It's a beautiful, beautiful saber, beautifully done. Down to the wording around the switch section, your red and blue wrap, and then etched on the pommel as well. So what I did, I installed it with a Proffie. You provided most all of the parts. I designed a custom chassis for you and then put it all together. So you have a 6-pixel switch from KR Sabers right here for your main activation. Around here, I like to JB weld in this 5mm brass hat tactile. So I drill out that hole a little bit. There's already a pilot hole there. I widen it up a little bit. I JB weld this switch in there, and that is for auxiliary. So it's a very low profile switch, but it's easy to press. You have a Carl Chen PCB in here. This is V1 PCB that you provided. This has a Sorok Sabers glass eye on here, so his brass glass eye, that's very cool. This is your blade retention, so you don't need any tools. All right, and then to get to your chassis, what you want to do is just unscrew the handle here. So we'll take this off. And this is your chassis. So I just tried to match the etch a little bit. You've got some stars over here on both sides of the board because you did have some stars up around this piece of the emitter. So I put that there. You've got the Wonder Woman symbol right here. Your kill switch right below it. Of course, your Proffie board here. Easy access to everything. So your SD card, micro USB. This is just a snap fit down into the shelf. Not glued, so you can lift it up, but there shouldn't be any need to. But it is just a tight snap fit down. All right. Here you've got an 18-pixel accent strip. So one here, it says Bolts of Valhalla right here for Carl, over here. So an 18-pixel strip over here. You've got one more 18-pixel strip over here, and then Solo Sabers over here for me. This is running a 28mm Smoke Goes Outpost Elite speaker and a removable battery setup. I've been using the same chassis for these flagships for a long time, probably years, right? So I decided to start fresh from this guy. I totally redesigned my chassis for this flagship, and then while I was at it, I tried to customize it, of course, to the edge. So this has 5 blade styles per font. You provided 2 fonts. There's a Diana font and then a Gotham Knight font. They're both on here. Program. They had their own blade styles, but I went and added the blade styles for the other 4. So what I did on these 2 18-pixel strips that are in your chassis, they're wired together so they run in line with each other and they act the same, but I broke them out into 3 sub-blades. So there's 3 blade styles for these 2 strips. There's another blade style for the 6-pixel switch, and then of course you have a blade. If you ever go in and change your config, it'll go in this order, right? So the first blade style will be your blade. The second blade style will be the first 6 pixels of this accent strip, so from the threading over 6. The third blade style will be the middle 6 pixels on both sides. The fourth blade style will be the last 6 pixels on both sides, and then the fifth and final will be the 6 pixels for your strip. It goes exactly in that order. All right, but let's go ahead and throw a battery in here because because Wonder Woman was from originally from an American comic. It was an American comic. I made the chassis red, white, and blue. All right, so when we come over here and flip our switch.
Well, I knew that you had a friend who carried a machine gun in her purse.
Might be kind of hard to see that on camera because they're so bright, but they are going red, white, and blue. So it goes in order, red, white, and blue on both sides. All right, and you've got this blue accent. This is just a slow turbine. Everything's on a timer. So if we don't turn this thing on right away, it will time out so it doesn't kill your battery. All right, but when we come over here and hit the switch, this goes to a fast turbine. These speed up just a little bit, but retain the red, white, and blue. And then all your LEDs in here are firing up. And they react to the auxiliary button being pressed. So if you can see they all flash. And that will be the same for your switch. All right, and then you've got twist off. So we're going to go ahead and throw the handle back on here. I'm not going to go too heavy on the auxiliary switch because I just put that in this morning. It really needs to cure for 24 hours. I'm not even going to package this up today. I'm going to wait to package it up for in the morning. I want this to be fully cured before I enclose it in a box. All right, but with the handle on, we come over here. We'll throw a blade in. This is set up for a full-length 1-inch diameter Neopixel blade. All right, so we'll throw a blade in here real quick. It is a pretty tight fit. So if you have a brand new 1-inch blade, you might want to do just a little bit of sanding. It's not too bad though. We'll lock it down with that glass eye. Your chassis and your button react to flash on clash. They each have the Diana sound font because the Diana font had a soundtrack. I'm sorry, they each have the Diana soundtrack. The first font, the Diana font, had a soundtrack. The second one, the Gotham Knight, did not, so I put them both on for that font. All right, but to play that, you just want to do a long press on the power. And another long press to turn it off. Just like that. All right. And then to go to the other font, we'll just hit auxiliary.
I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Batman!
Shine through in your glass eye here too. And of course through your windows. And then I gave you twist on. I did not put twist on the saber, twist on function, only twist off. All right, so we'll loosen that glass eye, pop our blade out, and you've got a kill switch. So you can come in here and you can leave your battery in and just flip your switch if you like. I'm going to go ahead and take it out because this is my test battery, but I will show you that it works. All right, so there's your chassis. We'll wait here for a second so that you can see it does indeed time out. You'll see the chassis timeout and your switch just like that. All right, we'll come over here and turn on. And then turn it off from here. We just flip our switch and it kills everything like it should. And then if you want to take the battery out, you do it from the positive side by your speaker and you can pop it out with your finger just like that. All right, but that is basically your custom Wonder Woman by Valhalla. Let me know if you have any questions, and if not, I'm going to let this sit out for the night and I'll pack it up first thing in the morning. All right, thanks.